Hey, here we are. This is the week of August 7th, 2017. Doing things a little bit different this week, so bear with me. We begin the week with a full moon lunar eclipse on Sunday at 15 degrees Aquarius. This eclipse set the stage for an upcoming solar eclipse that will be crossing the entire United States on August 21st. While a lunar eclipse is far less dramatic than a solar eclipse, it is still a marvel of nature and the order of the cosmos. When interpreted through the lens of astrology, a lunar eclipse relates to our emotions. Of course, just about any full moon would be about emotions simply by virtue of the influence the moon has over all of us. However, a lunar eclipse brings more light to the subject of an emotional nature. That is the primary difference. In that regard, the emotions may be more prevalent and obvious than at other times. Much of the influence will depend upon the event or emotions represented by the placement of the eclipse, and that will be unique to each of us. We are in a very powerful and disruptive time, and these events may carry an added weight. For detailed personal information, contact me or a professional astrologer, but I'd prefer if you contact me. Anyway, as we spin towards the solar eclipse on August 21st, we will also witness Mercury enter its thrice yearly, which is sometimes 4, retrograde period by the end of the week and at 11 degrees Virgo. Mercury is the planet that rules and symbolizes communication and facts, and it is the astrological ruler of Gemini and Virgo, both. With so much on our news cycle being pinned on fake news, we might expect to see this become even more confusing. Since retrograde periods are typically an opportunity to revisit, revise, and reconsider, this particular cycle happens at a time when there may be an attempt to right wrong facts. Collectively, we're in search of meaning, value, and a sense of balance and normalcy, and yet we seem to have spun far out of that orbit. The retrograde period might offer us the chance to see matters quite differently, perhaps arrive at a different consensus. At some point, we have to awaken to what is unfolding before us and reel it back into stability. Whew, tough times. We're living in a very unusual time, and it's so clearly obvious in the astrology of the time. It's very obvious. And how is it impacting you and yourself in your own personal life? Listen each week to Turning the Wheel podcast on iTunes. Information that you can use, exciting guests, deep thought-provoking topics. I try to bring the best people I can to my show in order to enlighten us and expand the dialogue in some way, so we don't think we're all losing our minds. We have to get some semblance of order here, right? Not a bad idea. Those of you who can subscribe to my newsletter and contribute to my podcast and to my efforts, I greatly appreciate your efforts. If you want to contact me for a personal reading, you can do that at turningofthewheel.com or turningofthewheel.tv or chrisflisher.com and chrisflisher.com. Whatever, you know what I meant. Anyway, I am beside myself because I'm without internet, so I'm doing things a little bit differently today. But here I am. What more can you say? Take care. I'll talk to you all next week. Bye.